Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another King Dumpling farming session here in Siralim Ultimate. We are back at it. We are back at it. Yeah. With our full dumpling party, we are going to be doing some heavy duty farming, but we're going to be doing it a little bit differently than what it was like when we started. When we started, we were just going into realms hoping to find nether portals, and that is still what I'm going to be doing. However, what I will be doing is we'll start out doing it just playing normal realms. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go through 5 normal low-level realms. Low level so that we can get through them quickly, but we'll play them properly, we won't skip anything. We'll see all of them, and if we find nether portals, then we find nether portals. Because obviously, my ideal scenario would be we find the nether portal with the King Dumpling in it just in a normal play session. However, since it's such a rare encounter, there's probably going to be some, targeted farming we're going to have to do, in the sense that I'm going to have to speed things up to get a lot of these portals to spawn. So the way I'll organize these episodes is we'll do 5 normal realms, whatever we find in those realms we find. After those realms, I will stop the recording and I'll start farming on my own, which is how how I can do it the most quickly, not having to worry about commentary, not having to worry about everything being recorded. And then I'll only bring you the highlights. I will show you every single nether portal I find, so that we can experience the anticipation together, but I won't show you any of the other, the repetitive restarting realms over and over again. I won't show you that. So that's how this is gonna go. Let's just go into it. Hang on. Bring it down to instability 0, and let's just see what we've got. Let's just see what we've got. We have got... So I've got kindling right now, which I will have to disable when I'm doing my targeted farming, because kindling means I won't be able to forfeit. Because there's no button I can press, there's no action I can take that'll allow me to leave a realm once I've entered it, other than by either winning it or by losing in battle. I will have to disable kindling so that I'm able to actually forfeit, to get myself out of realms early. But for now we'll have kindling because we are doing these realms properly. So we'll just see how it goes. Alright, let's just power through this as quickly as we can. Take a nice sip of water. Keeping myself preemptively hydrated, so hopefully you don't have any issues with my voice getting, like no coughing, no issues like that, hopefully. Alright, where is this divination candle? Because I'd ideally like to do a few... what is going on with this realm? It's huge and sprawling, it's all over the place. It really is huge. Alright. There's the I guess I could have seen the candle on the map. That's pretty close to this area. Okay, Mortem rules over Titan's Wound. So let's do that. Oh, and this is the other snap trap that we gotta do to win this realm. And we are right at the exit, so there's really no point summoning anything. So let's just grab what we can and make our way to another realm. Realm number 1 is done. Realm number 2 is up next. Alright. Oh hey, we're getting a lot of these guys. Devastation feels like it's probably chaos, but let's not make any assumptions. Because we do have a quest to get these Riddle Dwarf. It's not in this list, that's annoying. Devastation is a chaos class spell, as I suspected. And there's our prophecy task done. Let's confirm. Oh no, that's a. Oh. For some reason I thought that was our Riddle Dwarf, but no, that wasn't the Riddle Dwarf. That came after a completely different encounter with a completely different thing in this realm. I guess my mind is already in a fast farming mode. I'm just eager to get through these things as quickly as possible. Alright. Alright, how is excuse me? Oh. That's right, I never adjusted my macro to account for enemies having repelling, which is pretty annoying. Alright, let's get some of these whites. Ooh, we're gonna get 20 of them on the field. Alright. Let's carry on. Carry on. Would love to get some of these cards done as well. And obviously, if I find a card during my fast farming session, I'll show you that, of course. Alright. Alright. What are we actually looking for? Oh, we are already done with this realm. I see. Okay, that's what's going on. So let's just. Ooh, no, we've got to finish. No, we've got to finish the that mini quest that gives you a whole bunch of favor with this god. Right? We cannot just leave. The chest was a mimic. Hang on, I can change my macro in the realm, right? Surely. What? I mean, I understand why Wasted Age is there. So you know what, let me just edit this macro to add a line. If any enemy has trait wasted age, where is it? Attack that creature and move that to the top. And let's add one more line. If any enemy has buff has this might not work. Some enemies will always have repelling. Some enemies will always have repelling. So you know what, let's hang on. Any enemy. So then we'd have to go it differently. Like, what is the trait that is giving them? Okay. It's buff. Cast arbitration. Move line. Okay. And while we're at it, I'm gonna add if any enemy has buff attack that creature. Okay. Now I think we're fine. Hopefully I haven't ruined anything. I don't know, the game felt like it was going very slowly. Was it because of the changes I made to the macro? Oh no. Must have just been a momentary thing. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it was just... Probably just Windows being weird again. I don't know if even you noticed it. Did we finish the mini quest? I don't know if we did. Obviously we didn't, because we've finished it just now. There we go. There we go. Let's head back home. This was our third realm, I think. Start a new assassination. I gotta get a sand giant, why not? We don't have too many of those. I just wanna get some of these, some progress made on these, achievements for doing a whole bunch of projects. So we'll do 2 more realms. We're not getting any portals spawning, which is sad. Quite sad indeed. But we'll do one more realm before I get into speed farming mode, which for you is just gonna end up being like a bit of a highlight reel, because I'll only show you the notable things that we find. Oh hey, tiny bit of favor with each god, and that somehow completed a prophecy task. Alright, alright. Let's continue. Grab all this stuff. And let's summon some friends to keep us company. Okay. Okay. Hey, one of these guys. Amalgam Gardens is Tamara Murgo. I'm not sure if that's how it's meant to be pronounced. Definitely the god with the... not just an unusual name, but an unusual... everything about him is unusual. The way he looks, the way he talks. Like, I say he, but... gender is unspecified, so I guess I should be using some different pronouns there. But yeah, very unusual deity. I think we'll do one more realm after this one. How long has this video been running? 17 minutes, and a lot of those minutes will have been taken up with me messing around with macros. Always the most exciting stuff. Just might as well record a video of me just, you know, doing stuff in R. Or Python, although I haven't used Python in ages. That actually might be fun, you know, just messing around in Python, doing weird stuff. So, one of the YouTubers slash general, you know, famous-ish people that I follow is a math enthusiast by the name of Matt Parker. I don't know if he calls him, like, he considers himself a mathematician. I think he just considers himself a sort of advanced level math enthusiast. Got a couple great books as well. But one thing he often does is, if he's working on some math thing that's grabbed his curiosity, he'll often code up like something in Python to help him find it. Like, I don't know, for how many prime numbers are of this weird form, like things like that. But often his code ends up being like hilariously not optimized, so that also leads to some entertainment. Yeah, so something like that I think could be fun, although I don't know if I have necessarily the time. I think more so than the time, it's an idea that I don't know if I'm the kind of person who would have the creativity needed to make something like that interesting to watch. Alright, let's just head home. You know, yeah, you know what, we'll fight some more of them on our way back. And perhaps one of these is going to give us what we want. And the final person. And I know we summoned so many of them, like the 14 of them still left. We'll kill this guy. This will be our last one. And yeah, we wasted some power doing this, but that's okay. We've got to turn in a project. Start another pilgrimage. Again, whoever is at rank 36. Mortem in this case. How's our Rune of Prophecies looking like? Alright, we're making okay headway. Yeah, we're done with projects for now. Hey, we're back here. Always a good time to be back home. Yeah, I consider this realm to be my home turf. Just because this is where we go whenever we have a difficult boss battle. Alright, so it looks like our macros are still working. Have we interacted with the Regalis? Yes, we have. We gotta study some scrolls for this realm. I guess there's no point even interacting with those cocoons. Actually, no, there is, because they could spawn dumplings. I was gonna say there's no point interacting with the cocoons because the only thing they could give us is treasure, and treasure is heavily nerfed when you're playing on 0 instability. But no, they could spawn dumplings, which are still valuable, even though we've already summoned the basic ones. Having a second one could be good, because then we can fuse it with something else. Like that, although vegetable dumpling, I would rather have made. Oh no, I let it slip away. I was gonna say I would. Oh, are you serious, man? I was gonna say I would rather have made progress on a real dumpling, because we already have multiple of these guys. Man, come on! Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Yeah. But the good news is you only need to fight one vegetable dumpling, and then it'll give you all the mana you need in one go to summon another one, or to summon your first one if you're looking for it. Alright. Mimic could be Pandora, which is why I will always interact with them. Alright. Let's take as many of these out as we can before we head back. Alright, how much time has elapsed now? Let me just quickly... Well, I'll check when we get back to town. And sure, we'll see what's in this part of the map. Just because it's the last one we're doing properly before I switch over. Alright. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, let's deal with this cluster of guys. Maybe one of them's gonna give us what we are looking. Hey! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? But now we just gotta run away because none of these guys are valuable to us anymore. Alright, a couple things to do. First of all, summon a vegetable dumpling so that we can have another one of these just on hand. Next, I've got to unequip kindling. Third, I guess there is no third. Was there a project we had a hand in? Was there a... No, there wasn't. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into... like I said, I'm going to pause the recording at this point, and I will only bring it back either when we found a nether portal, and then we can see what's in it together, or if something else interesting happens, right? So going on pause now. I'll see you guys in a bit, right? See you in a bit. Would you look at that? We found a nether portal in the very first realm that I went into. Let's see what's inside. And it's garbage. Okay. It's not garbage, but there's really no point. Oh look, we're gonna get a tiny amount of notoriety. Oh look, we're gonna get some trivial amounts of resources. Please don't give me extra turns. I will never forgive you. Okay, good. Come on. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Hey. Alright, we did okay. We did okay, and I already did the realm quest. So I've just got to figure out where the exit is. Oh, isn't the exit? Where is the exit? That's kind of an important thing. Okay, it's pretty far away. Right, so I'm just gonna go to the exit, and I will continue when I have something else noteworthy to show you. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Alright, not another portal, but I think this is a special dumpling encounter, because this creature is running away. Oh, and oh my god, my goodness. Gotta corner it. There we go. Dumpling with a special skin? Ham. Alright. I guess... while we are here, we'll just check to see if... So I found this dumpling before I was even done, you know, scoping out this realm fully. So let me just take a bit of a look. So what I do is I come into realms. I didn't want to do that. I go into realms. I see what's going on in the room that the god is in, and in the rooms adjacent to that, just to see if perhaps a thing there has spawned. I guess we'll talk to you. Lister is, yeah, sounds right. Okay. I don't want to fight you. Actually, no, I do want to fight you because I can use you to forfeit. And yeah, I know I'm leaving behind a lot, including like favor with the gods, but that's just how it goes. But yes, back to the grind. See you in a bit. Here we go. Another portal. And we're about to see what's in it. These guys give experience, which is not really gonna help us too much. Firewood donated. Is that an easy one? Oh, the other thing is, if it's a really easy objective, I complete the realm, because it is to your benefit to do that if you can. But like, if it's something I can literally complete in the first room, I'll do it. If not, then I won't. Okay, this one is utterly useless on the difficulty we're playing. It's just giving us garbage. Okay, well, that's now that we know that there's not going to be a second nether portal, we're just gonna leave and we'll do it all over again. Alright, I'll see you for the next one. Would you look at that? The next one in the very next realm has these guys. That's okay. Caustic reactor is Venodon. Torture chamber, Tartaret. Blood spray, I don't know, man. Death? Okay. Unsullied Meadows, Aeolian. Hey, 4 for 4. And you don't do anything? No, you don't. Okay. Collect living embers. I think you collect those from beating enemies. And I am not about to waste my time doing that. Although I will get into combat with one of you guys. Just so I can forfeit. Right. So that is 3 of these portals that we've seen. I'll keep going. I'll stop at some point. I don't know yet. But you will know when it happens, right? I'll see you for the next notable thing in this episode, right? See you in a bit. Alright, I mean, I'm recording this because I might as well show Pandemonium Shrines. Okay. It summoned a treasure golem. I'm not gonna show myself hunting down this treasure golem. I will take the time to do it, but unless the treasure golem gives me something spectacular, like, I don't know, the treasure golem card, if there is such a thing, or something else interesting, I think we'll just leave it at that. Alright, see you at the next one. Alright, I mean, I'm a little surprised that it happened this soon, but I'm recording this because my Rune of Prophecies is fully complete. So let's hand that bad boy in. And let's see what we get. Oh, that is a nice, juicy amount of piety. And immediately, I think we complete a few, or we complete one task. For something, not sure for what. Let's take a look at the new things. So we gotta find more nether realms, okay. Gotta find these guys. Okay, speaking about these guys, I've decided I'm not gonna show every single one of them that I find, just because the stuff that they give us isn't that interesting. Like, you've seen dumplings, we need 100 of them for the next one. I don't think each individual one of those is noteworthy. Treasure golems at low levels aren't gonna give anything either. Like 30 favor with every god is neither here nor there. Even though, you know, the Pandemonium King, Queen, those encounters we've seen so many times. So I'm just not gonna show them. I'll restrict it to nether realms and other interesting things, like if we happen to find a card, stuff like that. And we'll do the rest of, or we'll make more progress with the rest of these in our next, well, in our next farming sessions as well as our next non-farming session. But anyway, yes, let me just continue because I'm not done farming for nether portals. I'll see you when I have something to show you. Right, I'm recording this because we are back in the arachnid nest and we are about to see what rank 66 is about to give us. We are so high up and these new level ups are so few and far between that I think this is worth some special attention. Treasure golems never flee. Okay, that was worth showing. That is a very interesting, I'm blanking. Blessing. And every realm, when it reaches that level, will give us the same bonus, I believe. Although taking every realm to that level, that's going to be a whole, a whole separate thing. Yes, for now, we're just gonna put this back on pause, and I will let you know what the next notable thing is, right? See you in a bit. Okay, I'm showing this because this is just a random nether stone that I found on the ground. Nothing really, but it's technically a rare find, so I just figured I'd show that. You know, one other thing, while you're here with me, I realized that I never actually tracked down that treasure golem that I summoned, I think, in in where the dead ships dwell, because this prophecy is still uncompleted. So I must have just given up without getting that. So I just wanted to quickly highlight that as well. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of this. A lot of seeing, is the thing there? No? Then I'm just gonna forfeit. Just like I did just now, and just like I'm about to do repeatedly once again. So I'll see you once I have something to show you. Alright, recording once again just because, I mean, not to show you this, but mainly because the Goblet of Trials is full, so let's just quickly collect that. Just wanted to show you, you know, because it doesn't happen that often. It's always a bit of an occasion when it does. I'll just show you that. And, of course, I'm going to go off screen to first re-roll this. Yeah, because this is going to need re-rolling, and then I'll be back when I have something else to show you. Right? See you in a bit. Alright, this is gonna be the last thing we see, because I have been at this for quite a while. And not a lot to show for it. I mean, I almost don't even want to play these guys, but I'll do it. Just because, I don't know, maybe we'll need the notoriety later on. So shouldn't reject it if it's just being offered to us. The last one was what? Siralim? Why the hell not? Oh god, what? Oh, please don't give me extra turns, come on. Yeah, that's what I want. Like the only useful thing. Okay. Out of turns, out of time. And nothing else. There can be no additional nether portal in this realm, having already found one. So, with that in mind, we are just going to call things to a close. I do think this way of playing is better in terms of finding nether portals over and over again, but I also believe that the way I'm doing it is necessary, because if I showed you like you'd probably get dizzy just watching a guy running around, forfeiting, running around. Like, I know what I'm doing, so it's fine for me, but to someone who isn't inside my head, it would be very disorienting watching me do all of that. But showing you the interesting things as they come up, I think it's the best way to do this. For what it's worth, these are the achievements we got for getting favored with the gods. One thing I'll admit to, I've been so focused on just getting in and getting out that sometimes I haven't even been donating to the gods, which I know is a huge like, you shouldn't give up opportunities to donate. Like, even when the god's been right next to me, I've just been like, oh, no portal, then I'm out. I'll get better in terms of donating as we go along, but yeah, I'm still getting used to the experience of playing this way. But yes, this first episode went well. I think, didn't we also find it was so long ago for me, but didn't we also find a card for the white? Yeah, because we found the terror white card. Now we only have the trepidation white, and then we will need the two other whites, and how we are E rank on both of them. So yeah, if it comes to it, we can do something about those guys as well, but we don't have to do it yet. But yeah, that was something good that happened, I guess. But anyway, yes, that is gonna be all for this episode. It's time for me to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope this format is working. I really hope it's working, because we might have a lot of videos, you know, that are done similarly, because this might be a long process. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll join me for the next one as well. We'll do a couple more farming runs before we get back to our high-level party. But yes, for now, I hope you'll join me in the next episode for another farming run. And until then, take care.